Sorry, I accidentally put my mic on mute. So hello there, welcome, and I want to talk about the new Fields to Fathom game, Scratch Creek. Now, Whale is doing a new thing like Fields to Fathom together, which makes it co-op, which is pretty interesting. Um, and I didn't post any videos about Fields to Fathom, I think, but I've been a big fan of Fields to Fathom. As you know, it was one of my favorite. I actually had a couple of recordings of the game, like doing full playthroughs of the game, but Nvidia hates when I want to do longer than like 1 or 2 hour videos. I fucking hate it. Like they hate it for some reason. So, anyways, I want to cover what I think might happen for Fields to Fathom Scratch Creek. So, there are two players here that you can play as, Tessa and Marcus. So, what I think, they are either friends or they are dating, and they're moving out of the old house, which takes reference to this first picture here, them loading a sofa onto a moving car. I'm gonna skip this one for later. Now, clearly, this is gonna heavily take place, I think, taking on a road trip or something along the lines of that. Or like they're on the way of moving, they like hop from motel to motel, or something along the lines of that. Now, as we can see here, there will clearly be two gas stations. This is the walking one, and this is what I believe is the dilapidated old one, as you can see here, with this person here, which I believe is homeless and staying in the gas station as a way to shield himself from the weather. Now, I haven't completely looked through everything, but another thing that reinforces my gas station theory is this one. Where you see this guy hang out in the back, and you say, and there's two options: do you walk here and nobody's in the store? So we clearly know there is at least 1 or 2 stores here. I believe those two, because obviously this one looks different than this one. Not just like the dog pult. You can see here, there's nothing on these shelves. Normally, you would want to keep them stocked. These shelves are stocked. These are not. So I believe this one right here is an old dilapidated one. Who the fuck is that guy back there? I just noticed that. Who's this guy back here? I don't know. But clearly, from what we know, there was some sort of moving element in the Oh, okay, this is much better. We clearly know there's a moving element from the game, as we see in the first picture here, as they are putting stuff into in real life, a U-Haul van, a U-Haul thing. And we also see them putting stuff in here, like moving. And another thing I think that reinforces the store theory is this auto repair shop. I believe this is the auto repair shop that we see in this one. Yeah, this is Buck's Auto Repair Shop, which we can see in the last one here. So we have identified that this is the Buck's Auto Repair Shop is not dilapidated. And the reason why I think this one is, I don't think this is the Buck's Auto Shop, as we can see there's a lot of front windows here, facing onto the highway. You only see 2 windows here, versus the many. Who the fuck is that? Oh, I thought I saw something. Versus the many windows here. So clearly there's 2 stores here. We have the Buck's Auto Repair Shop and the homeless shop. The reason why I'm calling homeless is because this guy here is, I believe, homeless. As if he was a store worker, he clearly, I don't think, would be sleeping or like laying in the store. So I don't know what these. This one is just him washing the coal or hitting or like watering the plants. But we know that I think they moved into a new place. Wait, no, maybe this is them moving out. It's something along. So what we know is they're definitely moving somewhere. Either they're like moving stuff in or they're moving stuff out and going somewhere different. Now, I'm gonna cover this one here. As we can tell, we are driving near a motel, and now if you remember what happened the last time there was a motel, this could be bad. Now, clearly, as it says vacancy here, I believe vacancy means like rooms available. Now, again, I I just want to mention you this. You could already know this. I don't have Twitter, so I can't see if there's any leaks, like data leaks or something that fucking people found. So I don't exactly know. So from what I know now is that there is two shops: the Bucks Auto Repair Shop and the Homeless Shop. We all either moving stuff in or moving stuff out. I believe this is moving stuff out. So they just moved into their new house, I believe. Yeah. So we know they are moving into their new house in a place called Scratch Creek, which has a Bucks Auto Repair Shop and a old dilapidated shop that is no longer good anymore. You know that, and it has, and from what I believe, Buck's Auto Repair Shop may have a junkyard in the back, or they at least, or the town of Scratch Creek has a junkyard, is what we know. So this store clerk, or this guy here, I believe, which could be Buck, the guy that owns the shop, or maybe not, is here. That could be Buck. I'm not exactly sure. This is just a picture of them sitting in their backyard. Yeah. But currently, I have no clue what their experience could be. I don't exactly know. This could be a very lot of stuff. Maybe Tessa is a Twitch streamer who has a insane fan base. Or maybe Marcus made some enemies or something. I don't know. They could have a stalker. They could have like enemies. It could be fucking anything. I don't know. All we know right now, or at least that I know currently, is that there are two shops: Buck's Auto Repair Shop and obviously the dilapidated, the old shop, and that they're moving into a place, and that there was a junkyard and a motel. I doubt the motel. Maybe the motel. Who knows? And the fact that they're moving past the motel means this is probably on their way to Scratch Creek. But the real question is, obviously, Tessa and Marcus would share a coal, because there's only one coal. That means, who the fuck is this? Is that Buck? That could be Buck. I have no fucking clue. And also, one more thing here. Oh, fuck. I accidentally clicked on this. Is this walking simulator. There's a thing called walking simulator there, so clearly we might have to do a lot of walking around and exploration. I don't exactly. Again, I don't know what the villain or like enemy could be. Generally, like for something like Almbulk Lookout, it was kind of easy. Like there could be like something that like, there's clearly going to be something in the woods, or stuff like that's more casual and something that you and me could happen. You move into a new place. You know. Like, that's the thing that happened with, not Fears to Fathom, but Lookout. Wood Boy Getaway. When I first saw Wood Boy Getaway, like, as not available yet, I still had no fucking clue what, like, could happen in it. I did not expect a crazy old guy to like come and fuck with you. What I would think would be something completely different. I have no clue what this could be. I have a feeling that it could be a stalker. A stalker, as there was nothing about a stalker yet. I mean, Home Alone was a home intruder, not a stalker. Ambok Looker was a cult. No, we have done stalker. Because Colson House, the girl is stalking you. So I say stalker weird. I always like pitch up the L and then k, stalker. I don't know. But could be something like that. Maybe like the name Scratch Creek is a really weird one. So the name Scratch Creek, you know, there could be obviously like a waterway, like a creek nearby, you know, because obviously, if this town is older, maybe like going back to early 1900s, late 1800s, towns will obviously built near water so they could drink. So maybe this could be like an old town near a water way. That henceforth the name Scotch Creek. I have no particular clue why exactly they made Scotch Creek. I'm gonna look a bit deeper into the things. Like, what the fuck is this red light? Like, I've been out for about 24 hours now. I'm not sure if I'm seeing shit, but there's a red light there. Okay. Um, like, this could just be like the normal Fields of Fathom grainy shit. And I'm seeing shit, because I see a smile here. But that's probably because I've been out for 24 hours. This looks weird over here. I think that's just because the glass is weird. I don't. Warning. Prepare to meet God. Shit's gonna be bad. Like, this could be another Fears to Fathom Woodboy situation where there's three enemies. In Woodboy Getaway, there was like three bad guys. The third one I'll say is like a neutral one. The first one was like the weird guy. Was like the weird guy you met at the pizza shop, like the Wanderer. Obviously, the fake house owner. And the neutral one that was kind of weird was the guy. I forget the guy's name in Woodboy Getaway, but he was trying to literally like try to do shit with fucking Skylar, I think her name was. And when you were driving into Woodboy, you saw something called like um pray to Jesus for the chains of lust to be broken. I believe it was something along the lines of that. And this one that says fucking, I not kid you, warning, prepare to meet God, is absolutely insane. As you know, that one was just like a hint to be that the guy, the lust and God one, like let pray to God for the chains of lust to be broken, like sign, was like a hint in a way that the guy in Woodboy Getaway was weird as fuck. Like the guy fond of Skylar or like whatever her name is was like weird. And what I'm thinking now is, well, it's just weird. I don't know. Maybe Molkus could be like a neutral, like, good and bad guy. You know, I don't exactly know. It's very weird. I don't have any speculations on what is the bad thing. But on that note, I'm gonna end it off here. Just a quick recap. Um, they're clearly moving into a place. They're moving into a place. There are two shops: Buck's Auto Body Shop and the Dilapidated Old Shop. Um, they have a junkyard and a motel, and we have no clue what the bad guy could be, as all that was just a fucking speculation. Now, sadly, there's no trailer yet to show actual gameplay. It's just screenshots. But I will probably be doing some. Actually, I forgot to read this. I forgot to fucking read the thing. Okay, Fuse the Phantoms Together is an episodic psychological co-op horror game where each episode unveils a short story narrated by the ones who survived. Fuse the Phantoms Sketchy. In this episode, you play as Tessa Langley or Marcus Reed, a young couple from Oregon preparing to move to another state. Due to unforeseen circumstances, their journey took an unexpected turn, leading them to the town of Scratch Creek. Little did they know what was transpiring in the decrepit small town. The couple survived as they collectively made the right choices. Now, so what we're knowing is they are from Oregon, and I believe there's only a couple states that are near Oregon. California and some of the other, another one. Oh, sorry, something further. Now, I think only California or like Montana or something is near that. Honestly, I fucking forget. Um, but so. Oh, also. Oh, okay. Well, back online. Yeah, I lost connection for a bit. Alright. So what I also know is like it's gonna be weird. I don't know. Alright. See y'all.